Oh, hi! So, I'm back. Sorry. This is a weird year, so sort of. Before Dawn Trail, and it's Lodoro's problem. Just a lot of stuff happening all at once. And I'd on Dawn Trail and like avoid streaming in case of spoilers. I beat Dawn Trail the other day, and today's my last day to do Moonfire, and then I'll do the Rising after I can finally get back to Lodoro. So that's the situation, in case anyone is curious. I really hope my mic is on. I don't know, I love this expansion. There's problems with it, and I'd love to make videos about them. But I really liked Dawn Trail as a whole. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Just range DPS. Range DPS quest was an abomination. And I don't say that lightly. I simp for this game so hard, but range DPS, I want to say this now, so for like for future generations to remember, for just to talk about it for a sec before I get started. It's just like, whoever wrote that, please fire them, please. It was so bad. It was actually awful. But that was the only quest line that was bad. Everything else was just phenomenal. Could have done more with the Scions. And that's about it. Anyways. Feel the balmy breeze in the air, friend. Feel the balmy breeze in the air, friend? Another lovely summer is upon us, and that means it's time to celebrate the Moonfire Faire. Should you have any questions as to how best to enjoy the festivities, you need only say the word. I'm actually going to turn my televisions. Turning the volume down. There we go. What is the Moonfire Faire? Several years ago, the Adventurers Guild formed the Cascaders to combat an invasion of rampaging bombards. The Moonfire Faire was first held to attract new members to the cause. It has been held annually ever since, whether the bombards appear or not. It helps spread word of the guild's activities and generate interest among potential new recruits. In charge of the proceedings is the Grand Chaperone, Hermaga. He's decided to have members of the Adventurers Guild demonstrate their courage and physical prowess to fairgoers through a series of challenges in Costa del Sol. The event is being held as we speak, courtesy of the ever-generous Master Giguruju. Your participation would be most appreciated. What is the Eorzean Nimble Warrior Course? The Eorzean Nimble Warrior Course, which I have cleared by the way, offers adventurers unparalleled challenge and excitement. Here, you may freely choose from two courses, one that demands leaps of precision, and one that puts your skills of evasion to the test. Why not have a crack at it and make some memories of your own? You have my word that even seasoned adventurers will find plenty to be thrilled about. And checking something. I still remember how to stream, I promise. Oh, I better have been on this whole time. There we go. The problem is that it has a like the on and off labels are like indented, and so I need a light on to read it. And I don't like having lights on. I prefer to live in the shadows. Anyway. Fire red, beast green. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I spy a familiar face who looks like he could do summer recreation? That's right, the summer's rays are out in full force, and so is our beloved Moonfire Faire. These days, the event doubles as free promotion for the Adventurers Guild, you know. The brave and the bold show off their heroics, and afterwards, the fair guests flock to the guild in droves to hire them. The real star of the show is the acclaimed Eorzean Nimble Warrior course, bringing in hundreds upon hundreds of new challengers. At any rate, we could really use more help out there. So if perchance I've piqued your interest, I suggest you ship out to Costa del Sol and speak to our chief chaperone, Herr Maga. The Moonfire Faire is ever short on hands. So if you happen to be idle at the moment, we'd love to have you at Costa del Sol. Fire red, beast green. Whoever comes up with the quest names, like not just this game, although this game really, but like just MMO quest line, like quest names in general, is just like an endless, like it's like must be like coming up with lyrics to a song. Just tower over a blank piece of paper and just try to come up with the words as much as possible. It's like, this will work perfectly. Mwahaha. Oh, hang on. Aim. Spoilers. Viper is also so cool. I absolutely love the Viper. I sold them already, but my other blades that were like retractable were just so sick. I don't know, this was a good one. Anyways. What the heck? Oh. He's stealthing. This ferry is bound for Costa del Sol. Mm-hmm. Shove aside. Well, as Alfino might say. Ah! Oh. Here in Costa del Sol, we're eager as ever for the annual summer sensation that is the Moonfire Faire. I know it may seem a tad overwhelming, but worry not, for I will tell you all you wish to know. These are things I already know. Sight for sore eyes. Did Moyaru send you out here to lend a hand? This year, the event is shaping up to be a thrill for visitors and staff alike. Allow me to give you a brief outline of what we have planned. In case the screaming and splashing given it away. We brought back the Eorzean Nimble War Force with all of its explosive challenges intact. And if the summer sun gets to be too much, grant yourself a refreshing reprieve by enjoying an icy treat or playing with the polar bear. What the heck? We have polar bears this year? Even better, this year we've added flair with these fans. They're called Uchiwa, and they drive away spirits, or so I'm told. To ensure their authenticity, we hired an expert in the art of the festival, a little Namazu fellow. Oh no. A little Namazu fellow to craft us 100 crates of them. Color could be more fitting for Moonfire than bright, blazing red. Seeing as the origins of the event can be traced back to the bombard hunts of years past, I saw Uchiwa are a perfect fit for the spirit of the occasion, and judging from the sizable crowds, I'm far from the only one. The downside, of course, is that we presently find ourselves quite ill-equipped to manage a turnout of this magnitude. Personally, I'd like to bolster our security cadre if I can. As it stands, none of us would be able to leave our posts in the event of a serious emergency. So, given the fortuitous timing of your arrival, could I ask you to... Monster! Ah! Did she say monster? Ah, oh, damn it all. The people are starting to panic. Please, Gerald, you've got to help us. I'll stay here and try to keep the crowd calm. You head north and find that woman. That scream sounded like it came from somewhere north of here. If there is a monster, I need you to handle it. It's my boys! Quick! Quick! It's my little guys. Hey guys. Haven't destroyed the world yet, have you? Oh, I want to buy them one. Can I buy them for my boys? Aww. The monster is just here, I swear it. It was leering at off-kilter little motion. Ran off to eat. Oh, look at those. Wow. I thought for certain it would come here and... Oh... I need to go like... do that. Sweaty. Damn. This is a chance thing. Business out here. Practicing my steps. Then raced off again. With you. So think of it, I believe I saw something from its body. It doesn't matter to me anymore. You can hear Summers crying. It must be heated. Whatever the hell thing, you'll find if you think it will help your search. Happy Moonfire. Ah. There he is. Glad as ever to see you again, Gerald. Herr Maga told me you might have need of urgent assistance, so here we are. We've heard reports of a green monster running amok. Have you learned aught in the way of... It dropped something. Looks to be a needle by my reckoning. It's obvious we're dealing with an inebriated weaver. Surely that woman would not have mistaken given that in color and possessed of needle. Yeah, I mean, no kidding. I'm just joking. I'm sarcastic. I'm not dumb. That would suggest a type of cactar. Cactars in Lenosia, of all places? Surely they would struggle to survive so far removed from their native habitat of Thanalan. I mean, I managed. I am so sorry about this. I come to think of it, Gigeruju is that. Madam Mimeja, if I'm not mistaken, was it not Master Gigeruju himself who invited you out to Costa del Sol? Yes, I traveled all the way from Ul'dah at the summons of my friend Gigeruju. Naturally, I couldn't bear the thought of my dear pets missing out on the fun and festivities, so I brought them along with me. Uh-oh. Not for a moment did I ever think they would act out like this. You have my deepest apologies. They were perfect angels when we stopped in to see Gigeruju. He even gave them treats. But the moment I stepped away for a drink, they went mad and poor Gigeruju couldn't rein them in. By the time I got back, they were gone. I swear to you, this has never happened before. Ooh. Well, that would certainly explain how a cactar ended up in Lenosia. Regardless, if your pets pose a danger to the fairgoers, we may have to subdue them by force. No, please! I've raised them since they were pups! They've never hurt a fly! I don't fancy the prospect myself, but what other option is there? Given the Moonfire Faire would have no venue were it not for Master Gigeruju, I'd obviously prefer we didn't upset a dear friend of his. Yes, termination should be a last resort. Let us first attempt to capture them. A sensible plan. Should things turn violent, it may only frighten the attendees. This calls for a more suitable approach. Just the three of us, perhaps. Indeed. I would see the situation sorted swiftly, that we might return to the Faire. We work quickly, we may search the west side of the island. Pobiano, me a cactar is on the loose. Sorry for the... Can I... Is this him? Cavorting cactar. Oh, look how happy he is! I want him. Is this my new minion? I want him forever. Did you find something? It appears he did. But how are we going to capture it? I've never seen a cactar look so dangerous. Is it just me, or is it radiating an aura of pure malice? I've never seen the poor thing like this, either. Come to think of it, Gigaruju told me it seemed to him as though they were possessed. In that case, perhaps the aura is an evil spirit. If only we could purify it somehow. Perhaps an Uchiwa would help? Of course! In the Far East, they use Uchiwa to ward off evil spirits, right? Maybe our festival fans will work. In that case, allow me to do the honors. Evil spirit, be gone! Uchiwa Shoei! Oh my goodness. They saved him. Oh my gosh! He can do a little dance. Yes! Well, that was easy. Shall we head back for drinks? I'm terribly sorry to interject, but I think there's been a misunderstanding. There's only one, that's only one of my dear cactars. Of course, but I'm worried about Cactilo and Cactina and Cactistiver. And wait, when you said when you said pets, you brought 7 cactars to Lenosia? It is concerning then that we scoured every inch of the island and only found one. It appears we will have to take our search to the mainland. Very well. Let us take up our Uchiwa and find these cactars, that we might ease them of their torment. You have learned the emote Uchiwa Shoi! Neat. Oh, I'm glad to have Cacti back, and Hail of Mine to boot. Those fans are sure to work their magic on the rest of my dearies. 6 more? I take it you're ready to begin? In that case, let us review our objective. First, we must seek out these cactars. As soon as one is located, placate it with a gust of your Uchiwa. Then bring it back here. You, my friend, are in charge of searching the southwestern cliffside. Please, go and find the rest of my dearies. I'll stay here and keep a firm eye on Cacti. You have my word. Uchiwa, it's way at the bottom. Uchiwa. Oops. I don't think I wanted to do that. Oh well. Can I do it in the water? No. Nothing over here. Could you check a little further south? And, I actually want to find the other guy before I search. What does he have to say? Is it he? Nope. I can guess by the look on your face. You're wondering why in the hells I'm standing around here getting blasted by the sun-ish. With all this equipment on. Well, if you must know, I'm hoping to see an experienced adventurer take on the course in some exceedingly dangerous manner. You can't fool me. You're a cut above the amateurs I see around here. Why not challenge yourself and see if you can make it halfway through the course blind? In a bit. I would like to see where this other dude is first. What's his name? Beautiful. Beautiful. Where are you? You know, it might be that I just need to head to the area. It kind of stopped doing that where, like, everyone's off the beaten path. You kind of just run into them as you go. Do 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 do. Or maybe he's just not in the area. That's possible too. Alrighty. Cavorting cactar. The cactar is dancing like a plant possessed, but a refreshing uchiwashoi ought to do the trick. Uchiwashoi! The cactar appears to have snapped out of it, whatever it may have been. Eager for your company, it walks right up to you, allowing you to grab it. And throw it in my freaking Santa's pack. Everyone's doing their best. Please, cavorting cactar! You have to stop! Do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I do want to see if I can get through the thing. Obstacle course. The Eorzean Nimble Challenge. You've all done such a great job bringing my dearies back safe and sound. Only pray we manage to find them all. Welcome back. I don't suppose you found any cactars? Calmed cactar. Memasia's beloved pet has regained its composure thanks to a well-timed fan gust. And that brings us to 7. Excellent. We're done. And now that that's over with, I think I'll grab myself a drink and have a nice find a nice vantage point, preferably somewhere in the shade. Oh, take me with you. I've been dying for a drink. At last, the crisis is well and truly averted. Now I can return my focus to what matters most, ensuring a spectacular time is had by all. Seeing as Herr Maga is still needs a status report, could I ask you to see to that? With those pesky cactars back under control, it is time I liven things up around here. Would you be so kind as to relay the glad tidings to Herr Maga? Yes. Welcome back, Gerald. It seems you have the cactar crisis well in hand. You've done your part to keep the peace, and for that I thank you. Now, what's this I hear about a malicious aura? Efficacy of the Uchiwa side, I'd rather like to get to the bottom of this, lest we suffer the same problem next year. I just wanted to report that the pet cactars are resting safely away from the main festivities. I asked another chaperone to keep an eye on them. cannot apologize enough for the trouble I caused. Yes, well, I am glad to have this matter settled quietly. My beloved ladies were quite frightened. That being said, speaking as one who has seen his share of dancers, your pets have star potential, my dear Memasia. Truly? Perhaps I should have them formally trained. You're not seriously going to encourage that behavior, are you? Lest you forget, it was purely coincidence that we found a peaceable solution through the use of our Uchiwa. Were something like this to happen again, that luck may not hold. Surely you don't mean... I've learned my lesson, I swear it. As soon as we're home, I'll ensure they're trained to stay at my side at all times. That's all I ask. Incidentally, did you notice anything that might have served as the catalyst to their cavorting? No, I'm afraid not. I was away at the time, you see. I thought it quite strange myself. One moment they were downing their wine like sailors, and the next, it was as though they were possessed by some manner of wicked spirit. They were drinking wine, my lord? And what a fine vintage it was! I was delighted to be in like-minded company. Oh, the great conversation we could have had, if only they could speak. Memasia, I can't believe I'm asking this, but is wine safe for cactars? How should I know? I've only ever given them the finest spring water from the mountains of Kurthis myself. So they were just drunk? Pah! They barely had a cupful each. And besides, it's not like I poured the stuff down their throats, did I? Alright, look, perhaps sharing a bottle wasn't the best of ideas, but how was I to know they couldn't hold a drink? Personally, I'm just glad the mystery's been put to rest. And seeing Memasia's learned her lesson, I dare say we won't be seeing a repeat of this incident. Well, just in case someone else gives wine to some other cactars, I'll be sure to let the chaperone team know to reach for an Uchiwa rather than a weapon. That would be much appreciated. Pobiano. Now let us return to the festival. The Adventurers Guild won't promote itself, you know. As for you, Gerald, on behalf of the entire chaperone team, I thank you. Enjoy the remainder of the event. And don't be a stranger, alright? Frickin' Gigaruju. I should have known. Summer's biggest fan. Glad to see that things have settled back into your usual rhythm around here. You'll be sticking around, I hope. The fun's only just begun. With the Cactar crisis under control, the festival is proceeding apace. Enjoy yourself, my friend. If you have yet to attempt the Eorzean Nimble Warrior course, I highly recommend it. Oh, I shall. I will be giving that a go. Just want to see what else I can do on the island. I have to admit, I'm starting to come around on these cactars. It's not my fault they're cute. It's not my fault they're cute. It truly warms my heart to see my pets looking so happy. I'll have a vacation here again sometime. Perhaps I'll even bring my Spriggans. Bring the Spriggans! Why'd you bring these things? Bring your dust bunnies. Bring them all. I love the Spriggans. Glad I could make the trip. It wouldn't be summer with us. Oh. As Louis shows up every year. The pandas. The Loprit! Pudding, pudding, farming cold, pudding worth its weight in gold. Pudding Way! Oh my gosh, Pudding Way showed up. I can't with this man. Oh, that's great. That is great. I don't... Yeah, I'd beaten Don and Walker at the time, so... Yeah, anyway. Do 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 do. He doesn't talk. Okay. Carve Lane. Which means Roswin's probably staring at him from somewhere. Roswin. Do 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 do. And that's the whole island. Okay, let us tackle this. Oh, sprint, thank you. Let's tackle this. Do 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 do. Wait, I skipped ahead? No. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bonsai! Alright. Just watch, I'll master this challenge in no time. Dude, be careful, Mrs. Tataru! You can do it! Just watch. That's a lot of bombs. Oh my gosh, it's Tataru! Holy crap. I am so proud. I am so proud! You can do it. Sweet. Let's see if I can go backwards. Nope. Oh well. Fishy. You never get to see fishies. Huh. No! I see what... I knew as soon as I pressed the button I screwed up. Do. I know how to do Leap of Faith. I'm a master at Leap of Faith. Master, I tell you... Oh, shit. Master! I am the apex. I am the standard. Hey! Nice. I was so close. You'll get it next time, my lord. Close, my arse. Wasn't even a bloody M. Sicard and Madeleine and Honoro. Everybody's vibing now that you know, things. Oh, I am so happy. I'm actually super happy about this. It is just lovely here with all this wonderful shade. Tell that to the Rogadin bloke over there. Bet he wishes he had my ridiculous hat now. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just looking out for a daring adventurer. One willing to challenge the course. But if it is, well, I'll be. If it isn't an adventurer who looks perfectly happy to plunge headfirst into danger. Oh, come now, don't give me that look. It makes suggesting you really challenge blind, nothing more. Absolutely not. He does properly. Yes, I cleared the obstacle course by talking to NPCs. Not gonna happen. Oh, nice. Did you see that? That was wild. Don't go off, don't go off. Thank you. Trying to fall, fool. Yeah, he was the main character of like last year or year before. Wee. Oh, that's enough bad. Clear the course. And I got ice cream and... what is this? Sludge. The delicious sludge. What? I can't? Okay, whatever. I don't care. It's weird. Oh, it's this stupid burb! Oh my gosh, even the bird showed up. What is the Smash Ultimate? Everyone's here. I have played way too much Leap of Faith. Way too much. It's not even just... I hate Leap of Faith. Or at least some of the courses. But it has paid dividends because I can do the course. Hey, there it is. That's the one. That's the money shot right there. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Have I done everything? I just want to see who else is on the island. It's a player. Dwarf rabbit? Dwarf rabbit? Oh, it's another player's. It's like, is that who I think it is? Is that the individual that starts with an N? Well, be gone, evil spirits. We're just like, you know. I'll probably do Rising after this, once the event ends. And I gotta get back to Lotero. I do have to get back. It's been too long. It's too long since I was like active with it, is the problem. But a lot of stuff has happened since March. So now that Dawn Trail's done, I'm just kind of casually playing it. I can start like actually focusing on continuing that in the Misty Mountains. So thank you for tuning in, and I will later. Bye.